Get ready to match the stars. Dick Martin, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Arlene Francis, Richard Dawson, and Patty Deutsch as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 78. And now, here's the star of Match Game 78, Gene Rayburn.
Thank you very much, Johnny Olson and friends. You all are in a jolly mood. Are you all ready?
Oh, I'm
good.
Cheerful as a...
Yes, look
hard
at...
to tell.
I know it. That's the first time you smiled. I want you to make that a habit. Everything's going to be all right.
Okay.
All right? Thank you very much.
Am
Would
I
you
still
greet me?
smiling?
No, you're not smiling anymore. But you must do that from time to time.
Okay.
So we'll know she's alive.
Yes.
Say hello to Al Everly and Emily Davis. Old Al here got $5,600.
Yes.
What are you going to do with that money, Al?
Oh, give it to my wife like all the rest of it.
Really? She takes care of all the bookkeeping in your household?
Yes, I'm happily married.
Oh, that's nice. Well, I'm very happy for you. And Emily Davis here has had 2 celebrity matches, and she is doing very well. 2-0 is the score at the end of round 1. The second and final round is coming up, and we'll see how this game ends after we see about it. Here I am. Where were you when we needed you? Oh, listen, let's push the button here and get to the second and final round. I'll talk to you a little bit later, madam. Lady wants to know when this show is going to Memphis, Tennessee. Are we in Memphis, Tennessee?
Yeah.
We are.
May,
Dennis, do you know? What?
May the 3rd it'll be seen.
May 3rd.
Just the same as all the rest of the country.
May 3rd, right.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Emily, you've got a choice here of A or B.
I'll try B again.
B, okay. Dick and Brett, you lay out, please. The rest of you, if you would.
We'll talk
Marge,
about
the midget,
finances.
said.
Who?
Marge, the midget.
Oh, Marge.
Marge, the midget.
Yes.
You know, she lived on 48th Street there.
I remember she used to carry a tin cup.
Right, between 2nd and 3rd
That's
Avenue
right.
there. She said, I married a very tall man, and things don't seem to be working out.
I've been there.
Instead of seeing eye to eye, we see eye to blank. Glad you're not.
Tell America what you
No,
said.
I'm not going to tell him that. I just said to Brett, I'm glad you're not playing this one. Okay. Ready, Chuck?
Yo, Gene, yo.
Okay. Here it is, Emily. Marge, the midget, said, I married a very tall man, and things don't seem to be working out. Instead of seeing eye to eye, we see eye to blank.
Belly button?
Eye to belly button. Yeah, it's okay, right? Belly button, she said. Charles, you came up with a pretty good answer there.
Belly button is a nice answer, but if you're going to do a song, it wouldn't work.
How? Why not?
Because a good song would be I don't need. It seems to be
Eye to knee.
Belly button is,
Yes.
you know.
I don't know. I don't think I want to hear
Eat your
that.
heart out, Rod Stewart.
Arlene, instead of seeing eye to eye, we see eye to...
I use the Latin term, navel.
Hey, eye to navel. This lady would like to see your navel, Richard.
Eye to navel.
Oh, very good. That'll work. Yes, very good. That's 4 of those for Emily. Now, what have you got for Emily? Big smile, I see. Yeah.
I said eye to patella.
Eye to patella, yes. That is the knee bone. And you know the knee bone ain't
Eye
connected
to
to the belly
patella.
bone. There. All right. Now, Al Everly, what your assignment is as follows. 4 to tie, 5 to win. Everybody plays. One prisoner said to the other, Ever since the warden told dumb Donald to keep his nose clean, that idiot Donald has been walking around with a blank in his nose. One prisoner said to another, ever since the warden told dumb Donald to keep his nose clean, that idiot has been walking around with a blank in his nose.
Are they writing the Gettysburg Address?
They're about ready up there. Here we
Swore
go.
got a K or a C. Fourth. Let's do this.
All right, Al Everly. One prisoner said to another, ever since the warden told dumb Donald to keep his nose clean, that idiot Donald has been walking around with a blank in his nose.
A rag.
A rag. Like a handkerchief.
Yes.
Just to keep it clean there. Well, I think you're going to be hard-pressed to win this game, Al. What do you say?
Well, it depends. This is, in fact, is kind of a rag. A handkerchief?
Handkerchief.
A torn handkerchief.
One for him. 4-1. Yes, ma'am.
My nose is dirty. Would you give me a hanky?
Hanky. 4-2 score. This may work
I
for
said
him.
cork. I'm sorry.
Cork would stop it up there. Keep it
Why
clean.
did Charles say cork?
Well, because that would keep things clean. Yes.
That would keep them plugged.
That's right.
That's how it stays clean. I did the other nostril with a cork.
That's 2 nostrils. Now, to achieve a tie, Al, you must match Richard and Patty to stay in the game. What have we got
This is
here?
a rag, a duster.
A duster.
Yeah, that's a
Now,
rag.
wait a minute. Let him think about it. Now, wait a minute. They're talking
Duster,
it over.
You know,
there.
something you polish?
Yes.
That's what I use, rags for dusters. Duster.
All right. 4-3. You do all the dusting around the
I
house?
clean my house, sure.
You do.
Why not?
I'd like to see that.
You run the vacuum cleaner and all that
Yep.
stuff too?
There's nothing
God
tough
is going
in
to
that.
strike
Do
you dead for
windows?
those lies.
I do windows, yeah.
Are you available tomorrow?
Yes, I am.
Okay. I pay well. All right. Now, here's the way it is, Al. You must match Patty to stay in the game and achieve a tie. We're down to the final nitty-gritty here, Patty. What have you got?
I said a bar of soap.
A bar of soap. Emily Davis wins the game. Well, Al, I'm glad you won some money.
Thank you. It's been a
Al
pleasure.
Everly, the phys ed teacher. Congratulations to you. $5,600.
Thank you.
While we're spinning them off, we want to spin a message or two for America here. Congratulations. Emily Davis here with $100. Now a chance for over $5,000. Let's see how it goes, Emily. We polled a studio audience not too long ago, and we said, you please write down your best answer to this. Tommy blank. Now, Emily, if you match the answer that they wrote down most frequently, you get $500. Now, for matching their second most frequently given response, you get $250, then $100 for matching the third. 3 of our 6 celebrities will give you a hand here. Let's see what sort of help you get.
Richard?
Tommy Gunn.
Tommy Gunn's one.
Brett?
Tommy Smothers.
All right.
Charles?
Wait till you hear his answer. He's always telling us that we should catch up and get into the 70s.
I didn't hear anything, people, did you? No, I said Tommy Dorsey.
Tommy Dorsey. We're back to the foxtrot, aren't we? So, now you've got Tommy Dorsey, Tommy Smothers, and Tommy Gunn. Those are your 3 choices. Now think about it. Your option here is to choose one of those or think up one of your own. What would you like to do?
I think I'll try Tommy Dorsey.
You do.
A lot of people.
Now, audience, with your loud applaud and cheer when he said Tommy Dorsey, you influenced her thinking. And if she is wrong in choosing Tommy Dorsey, we are going to lock the doors, and each one will contribute $5 until we get the total of $500. It's on you. You did it. All right. Don't say not me. Everybody's in this. We're all in this together, madam. Let's see the $100 response, if you please. Tommy Sands. All right, we are looking for T. Dorsey here. May we see the $250? Smothers? We're getting close. We're getting close. What do you think?
Dorsey.
Dorsey. All right, show us your Dorsey.
Now, if she answers Tommy Dorsey, it's your fault because you influenced her. And we're going to lock all the doors, and we're going to get after you.
You are now looking at the new MC, the Chuck Tommy Show.
Come on, finish it. Come here.
No, you've just had surgery. There's a lot of things on your mind. Why take a job away from you? You've done so well. I'll settle for the handkerchief.
All right, Emily, you got Tommy Dorsey. That means you're going to play for 10 times the amount of money you just won, or $5,000. Now, to collect the money, you have to match one celebrity exactly. You have to choose one person.
I'll try Richard.
Okay, here we go. You face me if you would, please. And this is it, worth $5,000. Blank of speech. Blank of speech. Blank of speech. Now, Emily, here's the way it is. You give us the answer that Richard has written on the card, we give you the $5,000. Is that easy?
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, there's nothing to it here. Blank of speech.
Figure of speech?
Figure of speech. All right, here we go. Richard, she says figure of speech is the one that'll match you for the $5,000.
She's right.
She is right. Congratulations. You got $5,600. Where's that husband of yours? Oh, there he is. Congratulations. Where's your mother? Next to left of your husband. And your sister's there, too? They're all... Everybody's very happy for Emily Davis. She has $5,600, and we congratulate her. And now we're going to present another player. Here comes Jody Combs. Hello, Jody. Well, Jody, you know this lady who's very happy about the fact that she won a bundle of money. We welcome you and ask you to tell us a little bit about Jody Combs before we begin.
Let's see, I'm a full-time student. I'm born here in California, and I also work part-time at my own business selling crystal and silver.
You sell crystal and silver? Mm-hmm. And where do you go to school?
At El Camino Junior College in Torrance.
Aha. Yes. That's good. So you're working your way through college. That's very commendable, Jody. We congratulate you for that. We can't start this game at this moment. We have something else to do, but we want you to hang around here because we will start it anon. First this.
Today's consolation prizes are first from Kinney Shoes, the great American shoe store, and up-to-the-minute selection of fashion footwear. Kinney Shoes not only fit your feet, they fit your life. And Town & Country Tableware by Washington Ford. Beautiful Fleetwood handles and mirror bright stainless steel, dishwasher safe from Washington Ford. And a cooler and a supply of Fresca, the surprising taste of Fresca, tart, tingly, and sugar-free too. Wow! And a warming tray and a supply of rice-a-roni, the big flavor side dishes, so quick, so easy. Saute and simmer to perfection. Rice-a-roni, the San Francisco treats. More match games starring Gene Rayburn.
Thank you, Johnny Olson. Emily Davis wants the studio audience here to know that she is grateful to you for the help, but you're not getting a nickel of her money. No, she really is grateful to you, and you did influence her decision, and she's very happy about that. Okay, now, if you're all set, ladies, we'll begin with round one here and ask Jody if she wants A or B.
I'll have A, please.
A it is. This is a new game, and this is what it says. Sheila said to the psychiatrist, "Doc, you've got to help me. My husband thinks he's a pigeon. Yesterday I saw him in Central Park and he was blanking. Doc, you've got to help me. My husband thinks he's a pigeon. Yesterday I saw him in Central Park and he was blanking. Round 1 questions, Jody, as you know, can be a little more difficult than the round 2 questions with, any number of possibilities of answers. And this, I think, is a good example of that.
Now, is this okay on...
Yes, of course.
Can you say that?
Sure. All right. Here we go. Jody. Sheila said to the psychiatrist, Doc, you've got to help me. My husband thinks he's a pigeon. Yesterday I saw him in Central Park and he was blanking.
Pecking?
Pecking. Yes, pigeons do that, don't they? But not these pigeons. All right. Show us your pigeon.
He was looking for a statue.
Looking for a statue.
Being kind.
Yes, just a place to roost.
Place to lay his head. Remember those jokes?
Yes, of course.
And you know what happened?
What happened?
He found it, and he made a little doo-doo on it.
Made doo-doo. She went
That's
for it
a
all
little
the way.
more graphic than I.
That's right, right. You are such a genteel person.
Well, I've always been known for going for the cheap joke.
All right.
I shall even be more graphic.
Oh, heavens!
Well, now, wait a minute.
No, say mon Dieu. Do it again. I shall even be more graphic.
Bonjour!
Good, darling. I said making doo-doo on Andrew Carnegie's statue. He's the one that gave the whole...
Yes, I know, on 57th Street. But is there a statue of Andrew Carnegie in Central Park?
No.
No, there isn't. There is...
You were wrong about Dorothy. Maybe you're wrong about Carnegie. Big, smart MC. Big-time MC with your borrowed suits.
Borrowed suits, right? See what we have to put up with here? All
Everybody
right.
knows it was Dad's.
Yes. What have you got?
I was the third pigeon. We made quite a mess, all of us.
You're doing on a statue. Yeah. Have you ever been to Central Park, Jody? Have you ever seen a statue?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a pigeon on a statue? Okay. You know what they do to statues, don't you? Do you know what they do?
That doo-doo that statues love so much.
Yes, sirree. That's what they do on a statue, right?
They also coo on a statue.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, yeah. Make that sound. Cool. Emily?
I'm late. I have to go to Capistrano.
That's right. They're flocking there. They're waiting for you.
Flocking.
All those birds. Oh, your cup overflowing there. When the airline pilot died...
Oh, see you later.
When the airline pilot died, he ended up in heaven, but his luggage ended up in blank. I know it. Oh, I love this question.
I'd like it one more time, sweet.
When the airline pilot died, he ended up in heaven, but his luggage ended up in blank. Oh. Oh, that's a wonderful question. They'll be ready there in a moment or so, and then we'll put it to you. When the airline pilot died, he ended up in heaven, but his luggage ended up in blank.
Hades?
Hades. Okay? Those are the ups and downs of...
Easy come, easy go.
Right.
I said Honolulu.
Mine always ends up there.
Honolulu. Oh, yes. And you?
I figured the airlines would never be smart enough to make the connection and reverse it. I said it ended up in Helsinki.
Helsinki. Right. Okay, Chuck, where did his luggage end up?
Tell him, baby.
So, I said Hades and hell are the same thing, aren't they?
Yeah.
I said in hell's port.
Hell's port.
Port in hell.
All right.
Not just hell, it's a hell's port.
Okay. Yes, sir. When the airline pilot died, he ended up in heaven, but his luggage ended up in... Ta-da-da.
Usually a different airline. Hell.
In hell. All right, 2 for Emily. There.
You're not allowed to say that on TV.
Can't say that.
Heck.
Heck. All right. 3 for Emily. Where did his luggage end up, Patty Deutsch?
Newark.
Newark. Newark is a place. I'm surprised no one said, what am I doing in Detroit? Anyway, here we go. There's a score at the end of round 1, 3-0. Now we got this for you. I'm Gene Rayburn. Join us next time for Match Game 78. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 78. A Mark Gibson, Bill Trotman production. This program was edited for broadcast.